After seeing how the economy as a whole works, now let's see what are the most and essential basic economic problems. The first problem is what to produce. What to produce throughout evolution and rating of goods and services from most valued to least valued is a required step in arriving at a decision of what to produce. This is vital straight to support the assumption that there is usually a trade-off between the choices and because of the comparability of different things that we value. The second question is how much to produce. Since there are different goods and services in the marketplace competing, there is the need to determine how much of goods or services of our choice we should produce. Demand for comparable goods and services may affect the decision making process on how much to produce. If the decision on how much to produce shows that a large quantity should be produced, then cost and benefit of a large-scale production may as well influence the decision on how to produce. The third question is how to produce these goods and services. There are different methodologies for production of goods. If the decision on how much to produce shows a large quantity, it may influence the method of production to be adapted. There are other factors that may affect the decision on how to produce, such as availability of raw materials. The third question is for whom to produce. This is shaped by the principle governing how goods and services are distributed among the members of a society. The distribution method may modify incentives that influence the behavior of individuals. The last question is when to produce these goods and services. The timing is essential and critical of production and the time that the final output, the output is the final product of a good or a service also is available in the market may affect its value. By and large, goods to be consumed at some future date are perceived to have relatively lower value than those available currently for consumption. More so, producers of a seasonal goods must have their new equipment and input materials ready for the next season. An example, the ice cream in the summer. Here we end up our course, our first course, which was entitled Introduction to Economics. In this lesson, we saw and answered some very essential, significant questions in our economy. We saw the definition of economy, how an economy is similar to households. We saw how the economy works as a whole, and in the last part of the course, we saw 5 most important elementary economic questions that we need to answer to have a better market, better economy, and in general, a better life. So, thank you for your time and attention. It was your teacher, Bennihi Ayman Salah. As always, for any questions, you can contact me, and I will, بإذن share a PDF version of our course for today. Also, keep in mind it will be followed by a quiz, which is very essential for your markets. So, thank you for your time, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.